Hi, everybody. Good morning, good evening.
Yeah. Good morning. I'm giving just one more minute to kickstart the meeting.
Okay.
Okay, let's get started. Let me quickly share my screen. So I have a quick agenda. So before that, I would like to mention that there is a 2024 11 release, right? So October 31st is a release fork. Okay. Um, so I would like to see where are we? These are the three ticket items right now I have. The first one is the layer 2 protocols, PVST and MSTP. And the second one is the PAC. The third one is PoE. So do we have Divya? Divya, do you have any assistance over there, or is it like things are going smooth?
PVST, copier, the changes are in,
Okay.
but there are issues in those 5 steps are there for to be merged, right? There are issues there. So I'm currently looking at that.
Okay.
Okay, review is pending.
So here twofold, right? One is PVST and MSTP. So PVST, there is a dependency. I think Cisco is waiting on our changes, right? So do we have at least some tentative deadline? I mean tentative date. Right?
PVST changes are already in. I mean,
Okay.
what we are waiting is already in. Like 3 or 4 weeks back.
Okay. All right. Thank you. And I think we have. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
So currently it is there are some issues in those steps has to be passed to merge, right? The compiler nodes, I see some issues like pre-commit and few other issues. So I'm trying to resolve them.
So do you find the approver, right? Approver is from Broadcom or is from Dell, or who is approving these PRs? I mean, final merge approval, I would say.
Yeah, we'll have the approval from Xflow and maybe also from Cisco. So I don't have problem finding approval, but we need to clear the build test.
Okay, all right, Adam. So the typical our pipeline thing, and I think do we is it not in the management test, right? It is still in the pre-commit stage. So essentially, they wanted to complete all the security scans kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, okay. I think.
Hi, Madhu. This is Bala from Cisco. So yeah, so I just started reviewing. I was just because of some delay from my side, I couldn't review last 2 weeks because I had some other thing, relocation and all. So I just started a couple of days back. Probably this week couple of days I should be able to go through complete changes. But for the commit, I believe you need Swiss UT completion as well, right? For the community commit.
Yeah. So, yeah, at least so that's what I think Divya is working on it.
Swiss UT, Divya, are you working on? Because I had some changes already.
UT, you mean the utility, some test cases we added, is that the one?
No. So there is a separate Swiss UT framework for any changes that gets into the
I'm
SONiC
not working on that.
I don't think it's mandatory, Balardi, on that.
Oh, is it? Okay.
No, check and double check, because I don't want it to wait, because the fork date is in 31st. So we don't want to delay that. So could you able to spend some time and see, can you close on that? What are the commits, what are the review feedback you have given?
Yeah, so I'll complete my review in a couple of days from now. That is okay, but I'm not sure. What I heard is Swiss UT is a must for any changes that gets into the SONiC Swiss, but if it is not must, that's okay.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm not sure about that. So Divya, do you want to check with at least write a Prince and add me and Adam, so we should be able to close on that. I don't think it is a mandatory yet. Okay.
Okay, I'll check that.
Yeah. So yeah. So coming back to I think thank you, Bala. I think make sure that at least this week should be able to close on that. Okay, so that we should be able to move forward. I think you don't have any dependency, right? You should be able to take the baseline and you can push your PVST changes.
My changes, yeah, that's what I'm looking at. What is the dependency, the co-PRs and all? Probably I'll update in a couple of days.
Yeah, so is it more predominantly on the CIS UT, or is it on main code branch?
So I have multiple changes on the STP side and the Swiss side as well. So I'll update probably Wednesday,
okay.
kind of thing.
Okay, all right. Yeah, then coming back to the MSTP, Divya, I mean, how does it going?
So MSTP, the core portion, actually code changes are ready, but until the PVST changes are in and merged, right? We won't be able to make further changes, further code PRs.
So Divya, I think you can go ahead and just post those MSTP changes to the community. The merge will have dependency, so that we understood, and then we can manage the merge dependency accordingly. But then code PR you can post, and then get the review going.
But Adam, I need to check with the Explore also. Like I'm doing one portion and remaining they are doing
Yeah.
it.
So please talk to Rita and coordinate this.
Yeah. What I heard from Rita is they are also waiting for this base PR to be merged.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for that update. And the second thing, so Adam, like this pack, I think pretty much. So there is a review feedback in. So do we think like I think all code PRs are pretty much I think reviewed, right? So is it possible to who is approving this PR? I mean, approving in the sense merge approval.
So on the build image, Broadcom is merging them.
Okay.
You talk about approval or merge?
Not the merge approval, because approval pretty much
the merge is according to each of the repo maintainer. Approval is the reviewer. So I got the reviewer approve many of the code PR. That's not a problem. And then I have so far I think I have more than 1/3 of the code PR already merged. So we are still working on the rest remaining to clear the build test and merge. But then reviewing and approval, that I don't have problem.
No, okay. Yeah, so essentially for the 2024-11 release, right? If you look at this, I think you might have seen already. So October 31st is the fork, right?
Just for information, the branch off has been postponed. So this is no longer staying at October 31st.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean that we're going to slow down. We're going to continue on that. But then, this date no longer holds.
Yeah, but do you have any tentative date? Because this is the latest I had in the regular emails.
No, I'm talking about the release team. The release team decided to postpone the fork date. Okay. So
yeah.
And then for PAG, we're gonna finish the phase 1 for the 2024-11, and yeah, so we're on track for that.
Okay, all right. And the fork date could be at 1 week. I mean, do you have any tentative? Did they mention any tentative fork release date?
End of November.
End of
November.
November. Okay, all right. Thank you. Thanks for that update. Yeah. And do we have PL Vision here?
Madhu, sorry to interrupt. Before moving on to that one from this L2 thing, right? So the Swiss UT things I have almost 70 to 80% completed. Just was because initially we were trying to push that. I raised that PRs, right? So Swiss UT probably give me the end of this week. I should be able to raise that Swiss UT PRs also, because Adam is saying that the release date is postponed. But yeah,
Yeah, that sounds good actually. Sounds good.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, make sure that you don't have a dependency, then you can kickstart, like, you can raise PRs as quickly as possible, so that we should be able to cover that. Okay. Yeah. Thank
Sure.
you.
Thanks.
Yeah. Then coming back to the POE feature, right? So, Taras, I think that, so where are we here? I think, did we get a chance to merge this PR?
I believe yes. So there is even a approve for the VS Sleep from someone, but for some reason the check for SM, what was the check name? Sam Grab. I don't know what is, and it's for some reason it's stuck. So maybe
Okay.
we will just update the branch and get it once again. But yeah, I believe we are in a good position here.
Yeah. You don't have any help from here, right? We are pretty good with that.
Yeah,
right?
I believe the only help that I believe that the build image changes are not reviewed or not approved. So if there are someone can review those, will be helpful. As well as the CLI changes, they are also not being reviewed by the maintainer.
So who is the maintainer? Do you remember?
Unfortunately, I don't, but I can ask the team to give me the name.
Okay. So just like if you need any help, just post a message here. We should be able to see, like, how much we could help here. Okay.
Taras, this is Ayal from Large here. Quick question, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Can you share? I mean, is there any like high-level specification of the PoE functionality that is
There is
implemented
actual,
in Integrate?
there is an HLD for this as a part of the feature.
Okay, can you? I'm new to this group, so I wasn't in the early stages. So if you could share it with me, that would be helpful.
Sure. I will send you the link. I can try to do it.
Yeah.
Via the.
So yeah, I think hope, like, you're able to subscribe to this group, right? So you would see, like,
Hi.
all the details. Okay. Yeah, and for specific to the POE HLD, I should be able to point you, but you have all the details. If you're able to subscribe, pretty much go here. Okay, once you subscribe to it, you have all access to all the material. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I think if you go down somewhere, you would see POE HLD and everything. I have a table here. Okay. So pretty much.
Cool.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Then. So.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So the other thing, I have Marvel team here. So what is the plan to bring in any platforms? So hardware platforms. Do we have any HLD or anything you would like to present here?
Not sure I understand the HLD about hardware platforms. What is the question?
Yeah, for PoE feature, I think we have, the code changes for, the VS platform, the support for, virtual switch platform. So if any vendors would like to bring in hardware, hardware support, for example, so do we have, what is the plan? Like, I see that there is a hardware profiling HLD from you guys, right? So do you have any, what is the plan? Do you want to do it in next release, or like is there any HLD you want to discuss it further here?
Okay, so I'm not sure what I can present, but I will let you know what we're doing. We have hardware platforms overall, and we'll be using them to test the total solution, everything together, and all of that will be available for Marvel platforms. So we will be publishing this, and this will be like a reference code.
So when you mentioned publishing, in the sense, are you going to upstream to the community as part of the SAI drivers? And so do you have any
yes.
you think this release or next release?
This is a pending testing, so I'm hoping we can close this soon.
Okay, all right. This is a great update. Thank you, Mati. Yeah. So thank you so much on that. Yeah, I think this is pretty much I have. If you don't have any outstanding thing, I think we can sign off. Early.
I have another question, Madhu. There was some discussion about PoE power negotiation, LLDP negotiation. Somebody told me, I think that Celestica is working on it. Anybody I see they're not on the call, but anyone knows anything about that?
I don't see this. This is committed for 2024-11 November release. It will come in the next release, Gidi.
Yeah, but even so, I'm trying to find the contact person if somebody else is working on it, or
you could see the same way. Celestica, I think of some Praveen. I should be able to who asked for that request. I'm not sure. I don't see any update or HLD or any outline from there. But if you look at somewhere,
Edie, I believe that I've shared the requests from Celestica with Daniela, so maybe you can consult Daniela. She might have
Okay.
that email.
okay, all right then. Thank you, Taras. Yeah.
Okay. Great,
So,
thank you, Taras.
yeah, so that's from my side. Any other questions?
Yeah, so Divya and Adam, so the PVST, MSTP PR is going to be a different PR, right? Not the same thing on the PVST one, right? Those are two separate PRs.
Yeah, those
Okay.
are going to be separate peers.
Okay, thank you.
That's good. I think you would see PR from Rita, right, Divya?
Yeah,
Okay.
should see from Explore also.
Okay, all right, all right. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Yeah,
Thank you. Bye.
thank you. See you next week. Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.